United Adventure Company presents, in its third and final season, Welcome Home. Taking our adventurers to strange new lands. Introducing new foes and enemies. Revisiting the ancient homelands. Battling remembered monsters. Even the ones within ourselves. Our heroes find themselves in a new city, towers, and wonder. The forces of balance once again charge forth towards our heroes. Our heroes rise to meet them on the battlefield. Who shall conquer all? Who lays a finger on the scales of balance? Find out this and more on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern on youtube.com/United Adventure Company. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to United Adventure Company presents Welcome Home, our D&D homebrew campaign. We're in Season 3. This is Episode 3 of Season 3, titled A New Alliance? Question mark. Who knows? Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. Glad everybody could be here. You'll see we are one player shy. Perhaps he will pop in a bit later, perhaps not. But we're going to keep the show going. Want to say a quick shout out and a quick thank you. Hopefully everyone can hear us. There's no audio issues this time.
You're maybe. Clipping for me.
I'm clipping for you. Great.
Yeah.
Yep. Or garbled more, so.
Yeah, everybody else sounds fine. It's just you.
Yeah, it sounded like resources went up and you garbled.
Maybe. I'm not using anything.
It's possible what it was.
I'm not using anything. Seriously.
Now it's fine.
That's better.
Okay, it's better. Good. It's better. Hi, everybody. Take two. Welcome. So glad you could be here tonight to see us play some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Welcome Home is the campaign. It is a homebrew show that is of my own making.
It's good. It only happens when you're talking
a
lot and fast. Do you have noise canceling going on or something?
Weird. Oh boy. Who knows? It's probably some OBS thing. It'll be fine.
Wouldn't be surprised. Out in Streamland, it says everybody else is hotter than you, so.
Well, maybe that's why it's clipping, because it can't hear me. How's that, Diamond? Is that better? Out in Streamland? We'll give it the 5-second delay.
It says better.
Better. All right, good. Awesome. I just came up on my mic a little bit. We'll go from there.
Sounds good to me.
We'll keep trying this out, y'all. Every week it's something new, something different with OBS and its clunkiness. One day somebody will write a free software for everything. We won't have to worry about this. Zoom right. To OBS to all this other junk. It'll just work. Posture check? For whom?
You, apparently. It's Mr. Slouchy McSlouchenstein.
Slouchy Slouchenstein? Yeah, don't let my chiropractor watch this.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Sorry, y'all. It's been a week. I've been traveling. I just got back last night. So trying to get resettled and back into the groove of things here. So here we are. Do a couple of shout outs and thank yous. Thanks to all of our Patreon supporters, to Lord Thorin, Nathan, Aaron, and Two Wolf Design. Thanks so much for all of our patrons. I must have missed something in the YouTube chat.
Yeah. Jesse's on his way.
Jesse's coming.
Okay.
It was somebody else's fault, obviously, not his.
We're stalling for you, Jesse.
Yeah.
So thanks to our Patreon supporters, you all have contributed over $165 to our channel. Thanks so much. That helped us pay the Zoom bill this year. So
nice.
That helps not having to take money out of our own pockets to do that. And I just spilled coffee all over the place. So that's just wonderful. Good thing Dog's not in here to clean it up.
No, Dog is on my feet today.
Yay, Dog's not in here tonight. At least not for now. Maybe later. Also, want to say a quick thanks to our newest subscriber out there. Just a couple weeks ago, we've picked up a few, but I'm not having names. So the only ones that I have names for are like from a couple weeks ago. But definitely want to send a big thank you out to Garcia Lopez as subscribing to our channel back on September 17th. Thanks so much for that. appreciate it. If you are watching this and you want to help support the channel, go right ahead and click that subscribe button right now. Do it. Do it. Peer pressure. You can do it. Or if you're watching this later in the recorded stream, go ahead and click it as well. That will help
Do it now.
Yes, do it now. That will help us so much. We're trying to get to that 100 subscriber mark. We can do it. We know we can. And we're over like 4,000 watch hours. We've been growing a lot in the last couple of months, so we're getting there. We're getting there, y'all. Get us the numbers, and we'll throw some kind of big shindig party or something. Who knows?
Heck yeah.
In just a couple weeks, next week actually, is the last stream for Rise of Tiamat. Lord of the Dragon Queen and Rise of Tiamat coming to an end. Next week is the last, going to be the last stream of that game. So that means we're going to be starting up something new coming up in a couple of weeks. Probably right towards the end of the month, like Halloween time. If you're picking up what I'm laying down. Yeah. So we're gonna be picking up a new game, some spooky stuff probably. Might not. It's not D&D. I'm not even gonna say it's probably not. It's not gonna be D&D. I know that. It's about a month later than I wanted it to be, but hey, we're picking it up anyway.
That's all right.
If it sounds like we're stalling, it's because we are.
Yes, we are stalling.
We are waiting for Jesse. Hey, quick thanks to Tabletop Audio also. As a Patreon member, I have access to a lot of the music that comes out before release to the general public, and they released 5 really cool tracks today. Village of the Damned is the name of the series. Give you all a little preview of that. Maybe. It starts off kind of quiet. There it comes. So, a quick recap while we're waiting for Jesse to get in, and we're listening to Village of the Damned on Tabletop Audio's stream. You guys were at the Bastion of Ashix the Dire, meeting with one Willem Gooseberry from the Order of the Sacred Grove. And he was discussing a peaceful surrender, a neutrality, a ceasefire, if you will, between your two factions of warring Lycans and goody two-shoes, shall we say.
Sure.
I believe that there was somewhat of a ultimatum laid down, and you all countered saying, no, we'll prove to you that we're not the bad guys here, right? That there are these creatures out there called mind flayers, and they're the ones actually running the show, right? Basically what y'all said?
Yeah.
Amaranthe
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
had been recognized by Willem Gooseberry as a former member of the Order of the Sacred Grove, and questioned and defended herself by blaming her ex-boyfriend and for turning her in, and hoping that Gooseberry would turn him over to her, but no such luck. And the request was made for an exchange of or a guarantee, right? A person of guaranteed life, so that you all just didn't disappear into the night. And you talked to Brother Tom back at Karnengother. He agreed to be that such person. So you have arranged, you've kind of finished out the day. Gooseberry has put a timeline on this towards the end of your talks. He said you have 3 days to
3 days
to make proof and or accept the terms of the surrender. So 3 days is what you have. So at the end of the talks, you kind of made your plan as to what you were going to do. Teleporting back to Karnengother, Veil was going to grab Brother Tom, come back the next morning, I believe.
Yep.
And
We're going to run short on time.
Yeah, that will start. The day 1 is the next morning, so that will start.
Oh, when he
day
gets
1.
back with Tom? Okay.
Yep, so
Yeah.
that's when the time will start. It's not going to give you, well, it's sundown. That's day 1's over. He's not that bad. Sorry, y'all.
Well, he could try it.
Yeah, but he won't get away with
it.
it.
It won't end well
For somebody.
for someone.
All right. The day is pretty much wrapped up. Val, you just going to pop on back, grab... Is there anything else at Karnangothar you're going to do?
Nothing that I can think of. My plan was, right before we all take our long rest for the day, pop back to Karnangothar, take my long rest there, and then that will recharge my teleportation scroll, and I'll be able to come back like first thing in the morning with up to 5 willing people, and so we know Brother Tom's coming back.
Okay. Cool. If there's not a need for other people, Mother Sushin, etc., they're going to stay put.
Right. As they should. They've got youngins to take care of.
Yeah, they got youngins. Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
All right. So poof, rest, and poof. I don't guess there's anything back at the Bastion. Amaranthe, you or Toox want to take care of while you're there? Waiting on Veil to come back?
No, I don't have anything specific.
Yeah.
Nothing specific. Okay, so poof, poof. We can get you guys back, get rolling quickly, and get into this. So Brother Tom comes back with you. Cue the random encounter tables. Yes, right? Where did I put those?
Mm-hmm.
It's been so long since we've had a good random encounter.
It actually has. A good random encounter. But y'all teleport everywhere, so there's not like any traveling that I could like...
Hey, you gave us the scroll, buddy.
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I think our
And
fans
if we're
would
not
like to see some
teleporting,
combat.
we're on the ships. So,
That's
you know.
right.
That's right. That's right. Y'all are smart.
Mm-hmm.
Smart somethings.
Man, foot travels for schmucks.
That's right.
Yeah, I think our other campaign would agree with you.
And air battles for a random.
We did have one of those.
Yeah, well, we could get a few more ships, I guess, for matches.
Well, we have plenty of ships now. We have a fleet.
Yes, you do. A fleet, a flute.
A fleet that we will not be surrendering in under any circumstances. Those belong to us now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Encounter between planes during teleport. That's a really interesting concept, Diamond. I'll have to look into that now that the planes rules are out. There might be something to do there. That might be interesting. Like get sucked into a sideways wormhole and during the middle of a teleportation and it goes sideways. That's kind of I like the way you think, Diamond. You might be onto something here. Anyway, poof, poof, and you're back at the Bastion.
Yep. Back to the Bastion.
Back to the Bastion.
I take Brother Tom to see Clark because I'm assuming that the transferees are going to stay here at the Bastion as a kind of a neutral place.
Yes.
So when we get back, I immediately take Brother Tom to Clark's quarters, office, whatever, and get them reacquainted.
With the way the funky magic was working here, does the teleportation work in the building?
No. That's going to be, you'll have to go outside for that. Or downstairs to the, incoming.
Incoming!
Scramble channel. I'm going to have to fix the cameras, y'all.
Well, go ahead and fix them.
Please bear with us momentarily.
Please stand by.
Jesse.
Hello, Jesse.
I'm here.
We see that. Welcome. You all talk amongst yourselves for a moment. There we go. That's gonna be easier.
So where were we at?
Well, I had just gotten back with Brother Tom, took him to see Clark, and by this time I would be making my way back to the group so that we can plan for our departure.
Okay.
Now, there's supposed to be somebody from the OSG that's supposed to come with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was the whole point.
Who was that's supposed to come with us?
That would probably just be one of the regular OSG guys, you know?
Okay.
Oh, they're getting a higher up. We need a higher up.
Brother Tom's pretty high in the organization.
Yeah. Because it was one of the two which we didn't know the names of, which we were with him. Were over some area, one of the areas or something.
Yes.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You know, like
that's right.
The governor of one of the little sections of their.
Yeah, there was that no-name guy that was just kind of appointed governor or whatever that nobody had even heard of.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It was just kind of a appointed governor or whatever that nobody had even heard of.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's got to mute.
Ooh.
That was coming through Jesse's computer. I saw it.
No, it wasn't. I have it turned off.
I don't.
Off. Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Microphone is turned up.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Change your microphone in Zoom.
Yeah, something's not turned off.
Is your camera microphone turned on?
Now we can't hear you. Yay, this is why we're professionals, everybody. We really do know what we're
Professional
doing.
streamers.
Professional somethings.
We'll see. Like I tell my daughter every time, it's just a Mac thing.
Right.
We can't hear you.
Wonderful.
I guess that's the
Nope.
intent. You don't want us to hear you? Hey, it looks like I got all the cameras fixed.
No, I'm working on it over here. I'm
Can hear
sorry.
you now.
That's because I turned the microphone on. It was off. I don't know why it's
Mm.
Now it's off.
Now it's off.
it's on.
Now it's on.
Now it's on.
Now
It's on.
Now it's on.
Yes.
It's on. Okay, so it works.
It's working now. Yay.
This is not my fault. I apologize. Someone should speak to HR and find out who is responsible for this. This is
Are
We'll
you
get to the bottom
requesting
of
to
it.
lodge a formal complaint? I
We
suppose.
will
Yes.
launch a
Right.
full-scale investigation.
just don't point the direction in my way or the
Heads will roll.
yes. I should turn.
All guilty parties will be punished profusely.
Yep. Yes, they will. Oh boy, y'all are a mess.
Indeed.
All right, so you do the reintroductions, Brother Tom, Clark, yada yada, and then you get down to the nuts and bolts of the exchange. And yes, the governor person will go with, as requested, a higher up for a higher up.
Okay.
So what's the name of the guy that's going with us?
What's the name of the guy out there, Chatland? Let's name an NPC.
I thought he had a name.
I don't remember. I didn't write it down, and I don't remember.
Oh.
I made it up on the fly and didn't write it down. So here's a tip to all you aspiring dungeon masters: when your players stump you and you make up
Write
a
stuff
character,
down.
an NPC on the fly, write it down. Oh boy.
I'm sorry, what am I supposed to be writing down? I was yelling at Baldur because he's farting and it stinks.
Nice. It's gonna be one of those streams tonight, everybody.
Y'all would have just
It's gonna
start
be
over.
one of those streams.
Y'all would have just start over.
It's the dog's fault. It's not mine. You heard Lindsay. It's the dog's fault.
Whoa.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another adventure of the United Adventure Company. Thanks for joining us tonight as we get this stream finally started. Okay, well, that's not working.
Looks like Jesse can smell it over there. He's like waving it over.
But you can't hear me, can you? Can't hear me.
A little bit.
Sort of.
Y'all. We're in trouble, y'all.
This is so good.
No,
This
it's
is streaming gold right here.
This is what it's all about, y'all. This is really what it's all about.
not. I'm sorry. It's Oktoberfest.
It's October mess. What?
Exactly.
October. Yeah.
It's an October
blame-
mess. We'll blame it.
We'll
on
just
it.
blame it on October.
You know what it is? Nobody woke.
Mercury's in retrograde.
September ended and nobody woke him up.
That's probably what it is.
No, I'm telling you, this is someone else's fault.
Now I can barely hear you.
Yeah, now we can barely hear you.
Well, now the microphone. I gotta go into my settings and change the way shit's working. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. You won't have to talk for a few minutes anyway. Go ahead and get your shit sorted.
Oh my god, can you sort my shit? Because I really need someone to sort my shit.
How would you like it shorted? Sorted.
Well, you are an electrician, so you could short his shit.
He's not a real electrician though. He
No,
doesn't
I am
use-
a real electrician.
But you don't use electrical tape correctly.
I do use electrical tape correctly.
And nuts.
Yeah.
But are
I
they
can-
these nuts?
Mm-mm.
No, they dim nuts.
Not only do I know how to use electrical tape correctly, I can tell you how much voltage electrical tape is rated for. By brain.
So if I buy electrical tape at the dollar store to do some wires that some kind of animal has chewed through,
Mhm.
that's a permanent fix, right?
No,
The dollar store. Well, see, you don't know shit.
It
I
depends on how
know
many
that
layers
that is not a
you-
permanent
you
fix.
use.
No, everyone should absolutely listen to RB and not me. I promise you.
300 volts per wrap.
Is that a jewel?
If you're using
Oh,
Scotch 33 brand tape.
I don't know. What is a jewel? A jewel is something.
A lot of
Joules is a different measurement. Joules is a measurement of, it's not voltage or current. It's more of a combination. It's more of the work that's being done, the electrical energy that's being
Oh, that's like the metric system or some shit.
No, it's not really. Well, it kind of is metric, but
It's like that place where they
Wolf,
drink
I'm with
all
you.
the tea. They use
I've
jewels.
lost
I don't
it.
know.
Should we just go to break and come back? All right, everybody. We've done the
Lindsay's
prisoner
drinking
swap.
tea, I think.
Done the prisoner swap. Matt just comes back. Sorry, y'all, I had to make a pee poo, and here he is back with us. And Veil comes back from Karnagother, does prisoner swap. You get your Governor Winston.
ambassador swap. It's an ambassador swap.
Ambassador swap. It's Governor Winston, we'll say.
Winston Zeddemore.
Sure. Perfect. Somebody write that down. Winston Zeddemore.
Winston what?
Winston Zeddemore.
Gives more head.
Zeddemore.
Zeddemore.
I believe it gives more head.
Bonus points to anybody that knows where that name came from.
Well, that comes from Ghostbusters because that is. Hold on. I was just talking about it in my art stream the other day, but no one watches that, so fuck it.
All right, so
I
Winston,
was never
go
mind.
ahead. Yeah,
I was
let's-
gonna tune in, but I was in the middle of other things and I couldn't. But
Yeah.
I was gonna be there.
Making ham sandwiches doesn't count.
I wasn't making ham sandwiches.
Hand sandwiches.
So, kids, if you want to be a dungeon master, this is the kind of crap that you have to deal with from your players, and you have to learn how to keep them
Oh,
focused.
this is what happens when we take a month off.
This has been an
No,
exercise.
this is for whoever is
Was it a month?
responsible.
Yeah,
For
because we were
getting your
supposed to play
players
2 weeks
here.
ago, but I had the Rona and
Oh, yeah.
Somebody had a
Wolf had
birthday
something
and-
else going on.
Somebody else.
Yeah,
was-
gaming
Hold
competition.
on.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Is this thing
Hello?
on? Hello.
Hello.
You depart for the
Hello,
vaults of
computer.
awesome doom. How are you departing for the vaults of awesome doom?
I'm sorry. What?
How do you depart for the vaults of awesome doom?
I'm gonna say that we're probably gonna take an airship.
Fuck yeah, we're.
Yeah. Foot traffic is for schmucks.
Foot
That's
traffic
right.
is for
We
schmucks.
already established that earlier.
We've got freaking like battleships that fly through the air, man. If you walk in, you are a loser. I'm sorry.
All right, so up and away in your mighty.
Up and away.
And away you go, flying towards the vaults of awesome doom. I'm trying to find flying music, but I'm having a hard time.
This music sounds great. Just go with it.
It's kind of dark.
Well, I mean, we're headed towards the vaults of awesome doom.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Some epic journey music.
Sounds good.
As we are flying to the vaults of awesome doom, the mountains come into view. You know the spot to land. You choose it. Down, taking the airship to the entrance of the tunnel. There is a clearing near enough, not super close, but near enough where you can land the ship. And in you go to the vaults of awesome doom. You are quite familiar with the passageways here. And the way this place... I can't read that.
Only Veil. Veil's the only one that's been here before.
Yeah, Vale is. No.
You've all been here.
Toox has been here, and Matches has been here.
Oh yeah,
Amaranthe
Vaults
wouldn't
of
have been
Awesome
here
Doom?
yet. Yeah, we came back, but that was before we met you.
Yep.
Your character.
Okay.
Your now character.
Your now
Yeah.
character, yeah.
So everyone
Okay.
except Amaranthe is familiar with this place. And you remember that feeling that you got the last time you were here, that sense of impending doom, the just heavy weight in the air.
Yes.
It's not here. It
Mm.
feels different. There are birds around, wildlife, things are different than the last couple of times you've been here for sure, Vale. Feels different.
And I'm
What is it,
assuming that I
Vale?
would. Well, Toox, Matches, you guys have been here before. Does this feel any different to you?
Oh, it feels different some way.
It don't feel so.
It doesn't feel like death or despair.
Yeah.
Oh, if I could have been here earlier, that would have been.
Yeah, you probably would have enjoyed it.
Well,
Someone broke it.
if
Did you take it? Did you take all the doom?
Did you take all the despair?
I would have taken some had I been here before, but I wasn't, so.
I stole
However-
all the happiness and joy.
However, if there was a sense of doom and death that is not here any longer, that would imply that whatever was here before has moved on.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
So this was where the mind flayers were.
Yes, but if they knew what was good for them, they would experience those feelings of dread and terror once we have arrived.
Governor
Pretty sure.
Zytamor speaks up. Well, that means we should be safe, yes? Shouldn't be anything around here to hurt us, yes?
Doubtful.
I mean,
Besides us,
sure, we'll go with that.
I mean, you can't hurt me. I'm safe with you. Right?
Ernie Hudson.
We
That's correct.
hurt you.
Technically,
I'm not gonna hurt anyone. I would never hurt anyone that didn't deserve it.
So let's go
That's
find
more
these
like it.
supposed mind flayers that you all say exist. I've heard stories that they exude this mental effects. They make you see things. And I'm not seeing things. Where are these creatures?
Wait. Has no one stabbed this guy in the lungs yet?
No,
Okay.
but I can.
Well, I'm just checking.
I would prefer that we didn't until we at least know what we're up against. I mean, your brother Tom might be able to hold his own should the
Tom will be
ambassador
fine.
here not make it back, right?
Brother Tom will be fine.
Okay.
He can handle himself.
We have no
And if I do
plans
stab
for-
this guy, it's not going to be lethal.
Well, we have no plans.
If
on
I do, it
stabbing
might
you, Or...
Well, I mean, they have 2 lungs, right? Everyone, right? Even humans, correct?
One can assume.
Oh,
Yes.
dear ambassador, you must understand that our group just has a very dark sense of humor.
DM.
Oh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Oh.
Question of clarification.
All right.
I have had a mental connection with a mind flayer before, correct?
Yes.
In this place, I have had a mental connection with a mind flayer before, correct?
Yes. And early on. Yes.
If I were to relax my mind or just kind of zone out for a second, do I get a sense that that mental connection is still there? Because that mental connection has been there in multiple places other than here, just whenever they want it to be there. So do I get a sense that that mind flayer still has access to my mind? Or is that above my character's ability? Or do I have to roll something?
I think that because it's only noticeable when they activate the ability, that you wouldn't notice it unless it was active.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Yep. You'll see Vale just over in the corner, just going like this.
He's
I
constipated.
think he's constipated.
Does
No,
your
I'm
cat
pooping
friend
just fine. I'm
Need to eat some grass, perhaps.
Are you burying turds in the corner?
no, I'm doing something else.
Matt just think he needs some help.
It looks like you're burying a turd in the corner. Shall we get the oil can?
No, don't need the oil can.
All right.
In this place before, there has been a mental connection with the mind flayer for me, from Furbolg, as I recall, and maybe 1 or 2 other folks too. I don't feel that here now.
Well, perhaps they've realized that it's futile to go toe to toe with us, and
These are mind flayers. They're not gonna just back down. You know that. I think you know that. I think you're smart enough to understand that.
What? You wouldn't even know what a mind flayer was unless I was around to explain it to you.
I met a mind flayer before I ever met you.
But then you were like, it was all a guy with octopuses on his face.
No. You just, you know what? Go shine your boots or something.
Why? What's wrong with my boots?
They're a little dull.
No. Wait.
Let's.
It would help if I did it on the correct map. Derp.
Right, map helps.
You just drop yourselves here. You see where I'm pinging the map?
Yep.
Drop yourselves in that hallway for me, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Could you do it again, please? I can't see. Trying to zoom out enough that I can actually see what's going on here.
The yellow pinger.
There we go.
Your pingy
Finger
thingy.
thing.
You're playing with your pinger thingy?
Yep.
Can you do it again, please? This map is huge. Okay.
Yes, this map is huge. All right. You remember where the Mind Flayer was.
Yeah, so I think we should head that direction.
Okay.
The whole time that I'm there, both mentally and out loud, I'm just going to be like, hello, hello.
And you remember there was a little guy, a little goblin guy in the doorway right there.
Yeah,
It's kind of an alarm.
we killed him.
Rope. You killed him, and then the next time you came, there was still a stain there, but the rope was still hanging in the corner and all that.
Has anything changed from the last time we were here with that little room right there?
Nope, still a rope in the corner. There's
Okay.
no little goblin guy sitting in there though.
Okay.
Is his stain still there?
Yes.
Okay. At least they didn't fully clean it. They just got rid of the body. Okay. Well, sorry, there's not a body for you.
I feel like I've seen more of this map than what we currently have shown. Like player Veil, I feel like Veil has seen more of this map. Is that accurate?
No.
No.
Unless
Okay.
you scroll around and
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah, that looks like it's showing us basically the direct route which we took last time.
yep.
Yeah. Well, okay, so let's just head towards the last known location of the Mind Flayer, and
Whatever
Sure.
you say, I'll follow you.
Sure.
Wait, I'm there already, aren't we? We're there already, right? Our tokens are on there already, right? Wait,
our tokens are on the map. Yeah.
okay.
They're,
Yeah,
they're
we got to
just-
go all the way to the top now. Again.
Correct.
Yep. So we got to traverse through these hallways and get ourselves there.
Okay. Now people disappeared off the map.
Somebody just moved a couple of people, like myself and someone else.
You can't go there yet, Jesse. Come back down here.
Wait, I thought you said we had to go to the top.
You have to
Well, we-
navigate the dungeon crawl to get there.
It's go ahead.
All right, so
go ahead and put
we
me
are
where I need to
walking.
be.
We are walking.
Man, you guys are tough tonight.
No, you just said go to the top. I was going to the top. I brought someone with me, but I can't see who it is.
You have
Because
to
It's me.
get to
You
the-
brought
I can't
back
see
to
the
top
screen.
eventually.
I have control. I have always had control over Veil.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Is it? I don't know.
yeah.
It just all disappears.
Now, Matt, now you're up and around the corner.
Well,
Yes,
what about
we're-
these little frosty
Are-
trees?
Okay, so are we
And we're not
supposed
supposed to be
just
looking at the little frosty trees?
There are no little frosty trees.
What little frosty trees are you looking at?
Oh, what are we talking about?
What the hell is that? That's not little frosty trees.
Those are statues.
It's.
Statues of little frosty trees?
Sure.
Hey, if you'd quit jumping ahead, I could read the description of the rooms that you're going through,
I'm
and then
not-
you would know what they are.
I don't know where I'm at.
So I would like to get us to at least where I am right now, right up here.
Sure.
What do we run into on the way there?
So as you're
Yeah.
moving through
Is
the
Pudding Boy
hallways,
still in his room? Or whatever he was?
as you get to those steel doors there,
Yes.
on the left side of the hallway, right where looks like Toox is right now,
Yep.
you remember that there was some kind of hissing and oozing sound on the other side of that
Yes.
wall. But there is nothing coming from there now. The doors were locked, I believe.
They were locked, yes.
Yes.
Hey,
All right, am I pinging the right place? Like, is that
You're
where
No.
we're at?
down
Let's
here.
go right over here.
All right,
to these
I'm the
double-
purple
yeah,
pinging. Am I purple
Yep.
pinging? Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
now.
right there. Let's go right
All right.
there.
That's good. This chair sucks. I'll be right back.
Okay. So is the door still locked?
Yes. You've actually not ever been in that room, I don't believe.
No, I don't think we have. I would like to see if I can get us in that room.
Okay.
Never been in this room before. These doors were locked before. There was something back there before, but doesn't seem to be there now. So
Yeah, if I remember, there was
know.
noises, right?
yeah.
I know how
So
this sort of thing goes, and I back up.
so
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
So I'm
s-
going to see if I can get us in there. I'm
staying
gonna
way
try-
hell back.
You said it's locked, right?
Yes.
First thing I'm going to do is check for traps. So that's going to be that's a 32. That's a natural 20 plus 12.
Oh, well, it didn't. No, you don't find any traps. How about that?
And then I'm going to try and pick the lock. That's another natural 20 plus 8, so 28.
Wow. So you get one inspiration because you rolled a natural 20, and they don't stack anymore. So
Right.
going forward with the new rules errata. Cool. As you enter this room,
Mm-hmm.
the lock mechanism swings freely, and the doors pivot open to the inside on steel hinges, make no sound as the doors glide open effortlessly.
Mm-hmm.
Revealing a somewhat triangular shaped room. A pile of rubble in the top corner reveals a passageway that may be from a fallen tunnel of some kind. Something burrowed out or dug its way in and just left a pile of debris behind.
This looks a lot like the piles that we've seen in other places, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
A gooey slime covers the floor.
Okay.
We're in room 2.
We got gooey slime in here, y'all, and a hole in the wall that looks like it was eaten through, like some of the other places that we've seen in some of the other rooms we've been in.
Oh,
So
But
you've
I don't
seen this
see
before.
anything. Yeah, we've seen this before.
What is it?
well, last time the gooey stuff was coming through the door trying to get us.
Yes.
Yes.
But he
So-
seems to have left.
Yeah, so there's some kind of goo ooze thing that was in this room the last time we were here. It was trying to come out through the doors. It must have gave up and just ate its way through the wall back here. They're kind of nasty. They're kind of gross.
Okay, what about the other door?
Yeah, what about this other door over here?
That door is open. Unlocked.
okay.
Not open, but unlocked.
Oh, you moved over there, Matches. You can open it.
Yes, I will check it for traps. I have double proficiency bonus, so I am actually much better at this than other people.
Right.
I rolled a 32.
All right, roll for it. There, buddy.
You know, I have to concede. I have to concede to Vale. Vale rolled. This is Vale's job. Let me back up. There we go.
Fine, I'll check it for traps.
I mean, I'll go ahead and roll again.
Well, that's not nearly as good as the last one, but it's still a 30.
Oh, you're using real
right.
dice. Is that even fair?
Yes, that's
God.
fair. It's 18 plus 12 is 30.
It's that dice tray he's got.
It's this dice tray, this one right here. Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering.
You
I
too
was
can
like-
get one if you were so inclined.
And you can get one that has lightning on it too, right?
Well, I accidentally revealed the hallway too soon. Anyway, it's not
no
trapped.
traps.
It's not locked. You open it up, and this 5 by 40 hallway made up of what looks like broken staircases going
Broken staircases.
up. Yes, you'll have to climb over them to traverse the hallway. The gooey slime covers the entire surface here. Every nook and cranny, crack and crevice of the broken staircases.
So does it look? It looks like this staircase used to go up.
That's what it looks like, and it kind of does still, in a way.
All right. I believe. How's the lighting in here?
It's dimly lit. It's kind of
Okay, so I can see for 60 feet with dark vision.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look up and see what I see.
look up the broken staircases.
Yeah, just kind of look up and see what I see. So perception. I mean, I've got a passive perception of 19.
Okay, with that you see what looks like light streaming in from a doorway at the top of the stairs, and there's a mist or a steam maybe, or something kind of wisping through the light. Maybe it's dust, but the air is disturbed in that area.
Okay, does it look like it could be outside?
No, you just
Okay.
kind of judging. You're running parallel. You're like,
Yeah. And then I can also see that there's a door at the end of the hall, right?
yes, correct.
Well, so we've got a door at the end of the hall,
We got
and then I kind of motion my head up and I show them the door that would have been at the top of the stairs. And we got that up there too. Which way you want to go?
And we got the Eaton tunnel.
Yeah, and we got the Eaton tunnel too. So
Oh,
Well, I say let's
kind of look at matches and go, can't you float up there and check it out?
I'm sorry. Have you ever known me to just float?
Yeah, with the little
Yes.
bat wings.
Well, that is fly.
Same thing.
Don't be so sensitive, Matches. They're just saying that you have an exceptional ability that they don't have. But
I like you. However, I do have this, and I'll pull out it's about the size of a Pringles can, and I'll throw it on the ground after I twist it, and a rope comes out of it. Pling! So I'll go up there and check it out.
All right, so
Fine.
you're using a
Can of rope.
Can of rope. Nice to get up there. All right, you make your way. It's very slippery, but you have the can of rope, and you're able to kind of maneuver that to get up there. At the top of the stairs is a door. It's cracked open. As you peek through, it appears to lead into a oddly shaped kind of intersection, an L-shaped intersection.
There appears to be an L-shaped intersection. Can I do a perception check or anything? Maybe give me some clues.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see the corner of it. The door opens to your left if you're at the top of this staircase.
All right, but the door's not trapped or anything?
No, it's actually propped open, like standing open a few inches. So you could push it a
I
little bit
still
open
want
and
to check
kind of
it
stick
for
your head
traps
in.
if I need to.
Yeah, you can. I mean, I'm not going to tell you if you need to or not, but you're more than welcome to check it for traps.
you can certainly try.
You can always check
Hey.
for traps.
GM, tell me, should I be worried about a thing around the corner?
All
All
right.
right, so that's a 15, but it's actually it will be double that. No, not double that, but
Double your proficiency bonus, so it adds +4. So it'd be
19.
a 19. Yeah, you don't see any traps. It's a really nice door. It's
oh, this
old.
is a nice door. It's very fine quality. We should bring this door back to the ship and put it on the cafeteria.
We'll put it on my quarters.
Okay.
As you're there, though, you catch the whiff of something dead. It smells like rotting remains. Something organic is dead
Ugh.
nearby.
Ugh. I do believe I've detected the scent of putrefaction. Perhaps you should come up, Vale, and have a look.
I'll make my way up there, yeah.
Yes, use the rope.
I don't need that stinking rope.
But you should use it anyway. It's there.
I
I
will
opened
use-
the whole can. It's a
If
whole
it's
can.
something dead,
Open-
isn't that in her job field?
I'll use the rope.
You know how hard it is to fit a rope in a can that size?
No.
Well, it's not easy, I tell you.
And he's complaining about smelling something dead. I go, isn't that her job field?
Oh, you're right. I should take a look as well.
Well, I believe there's enough rope for both of you if if you just take turns or hand over foot or however it is you do these things.
I take my grappling hook out and I attach it to my crossbow and I fire it up at the doorway.
Show off.
Yeah, you can.
And I'll just climb up the rope.
Kind of hook into one of the broken staircase pieces. Sure, I'll allow that. Sure.
I'm being a team player.
And now you have two ropes, I guess, that go up there.
I'll
should
pick
make it
up
easier,
between the
right?
two of them.
Yeah,
That should make it easier.
it should make
But
it
one
easier,
rope
yeah.
is obviously better than the other.
That's right. The one with the grappling hook attached to the end of it.
The one with magic and shit on it.
All right, and as you all get up there, everyone who gets up there, you are hit momentarily as the breeze kind of blows through, and you can smell it. There is something dead nearby.
Push the door open. Push the door open the rest of the way.
Yeah. On the ground in front of you is the body of a goblin, mostly decomposed. It looks like its flesh was burnt off.
I look at matches and go, relative of yours?
He has a,
Well, no, I would have to conduct a few experiments and test
That's
to
her
make
job.
sure.
a little bit of goo is still on this body. So he might have been consumed.
Oh no, you see, there is no goo on me, so no, we are not related.
No, I think that was our friend, which was in the room.
You don't understand how relation works, do you?
Well,
Right, the
I mean-
relation is goo in you, not on you, unless you, because if it's
I
on
mean,
you, then
Amaranthe
it's not
could-
doing its job in you. You see.
We could just settle this and let Amaranthe raise him from the dead, and you could have a talk with him and find out you're related to him.
I mean, I don't know how that works, but sure. Sounds
oh,
like
I don't know. He's looking rather fouled. I'm not sure that I would want to bring this one
I would
back.
check his wallet.
I'll bring y'all up here since.
Oh, that's right. I have telekinesis. I'll dig around him for some identifying. No, that's probably not going to work.
Yeah, he's just looks like he was one of these goblin guards that was, stationed around to ring a alarm bell. You do.
Is there a
notice
rope in this room?
There is.
He was
in
just
this
some
far corner.
unfortunate goon that happened to just whatever.
Don't
Just
pull
push him
that
to the
rope.
side.
Don't pull
Well,
that rope.
I brought my own rope.
No, I'm talking about the rope hanging from the ceiling there. Don't pull that
Oh,
rope.
why shouldn't we pull it?
Well, the last time we were here and we pulled the rope, it took us someplace that we really didn't want to be, and I just wouldn't recommend pulling the rope. Not right now.
Here, can we put him in there, the ambassador, and let him pull the rope and leave him?
No, it teleported. It took us all. Like, it didn't matter who pulled the rope. It took us
Oh.
all. So,
All right. Well, does this look like this type of situation, Billy? Like the rope pulling situation? Does this...
Yeah, it looks very similar. There's a goblin there, a rope in the corner of the
right.
little offset. Yeah. As you see, the hallway goes up a bit, turns left against a stone wall.
all right, I'm gonna go up here to the end of the hall and peek around the corner. What do I see?
Right. You peek around the corner and it opens up into more room. That is what
Okay.
you see. Let me bring the map around here so our players at home can play along. Hopefully you all can see this. Have I even switched the map to no therp? It would help if I would switch the overlay to the right map. So
I mean, that would be helpful, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
I
do
forgot
that?
I had Faustus. I could send Faustus ahead to scout.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't forget. That dumbass that plays me forgot.
Oh. I just walk out into the room. What do I see?
All right, you walk out into that room and you see the hallway kind of goes up north just a little bit more. There's a door, and then there's an offset here with just some rocks and stuff laying in the corner.
Looking around the room, does it look like there's anything left here?
No, just a trail of ooze that you're kind of following.
Trail of ooze. We were following a trail of ooze. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Make my way to the end of the hall. What do I see?
There's a door.
There's the door there, right?
There's a door there.
Is it locked?
Yes. And the
It is
smell of
locked.
death has gotten very strong here.
All right. I will check it for traps. Holy cow. My luck is going to run out here pretty soon. I'm sure of it. That's another natural 20 for 32 for investigation. Or, yeah, for checking for traps.
Checking for traps. Okay. This door is not trapped.
Not trapped. All right. But you said it is locked.
Yeah.
16 to pick the lock.
Yeah, that's good enough.
I'm sorry, 15. 15 to pick the
That's
lock.
good enough. Lock is picked.
All right.
Is everyone up here with you?
I mean, it looks like they're a respectable distance behind me.
Yeah.
Yes, respectable distance behind.
All right. As you open that, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. What is my constitution?
As the smell, the putrid smell of rotting meat
Let's
wafts
see.
over you.
Constitution. Okay. And also, I've got 1 second here. Amulet. I have an amulet that I think boosts my constitution also, so let me make sure of that real quick. Yeah, there it is. Nope, that's not. Oops. Bio. Amulet of Health. Okay. All right. So Constitution. That's 23.
All right. You kind of choke it down, but it's pretty bad.
Putrid.
It's very,
Got it.
very bad.
Okay.
I've got to move. Toox and Veil, I need to switch your positions.
Oh yeah, we got swapped around. Oh well.
That's okay. For all our fans, we're just keeping our fans on our toes.
That's right.
There we go. Fixed that. Cool. Yeah, you choke it down. The rest of you, as the door opens, you can get a much stronger smell of this death, for sure. And you see, Vale, inside this room, freshly processed remains of a human sit on a bench, or multiple benches in this room. A gooey slime still sizzling and hissing as the last remnants of flesh are eaten off of it.
Can I recognize what the body is?
You'd have to get a little closer. It's a humanoid.
Yeah, all right. I'll get a little closer.
All right. Do me an investigation check.
Investigation.
You're really good at it.
That's 21.
You're not super sure, but it's almost a fish-like humanoid.
fish-like humanoid. Do there seem to be like tentacles coming off of its head?
No, more like gills around the neck area.
More like a merfolk.
Perhaps. Yeah, you've run into those before.
Shoot it, Veil. Shoot it.
Oh, it's
I don't think I have to.
it's quite dead. And as you step in, the door on the north wall closes and latches.
All right. So how far into the room would I have gotten?
Oh, probably just you would only have to go in about maybe 5 or 10 feet. I mean, just
As soon as that door closes and latches, I jump back out the door behind me.
all right. I need you to make me a, I guess, an athletics
All right.
for that.
Athletics. Yeah. Okay. That's a 4.
Yeah, and the door to this room from the hallway also closes and latches, and you hit it.
I start banging on the door. Yep, gonna need a little help here.
You notice
I'm stuck in here.
There's no door handle on the inside of this door.
No door handle in here. Gotta open it from the outside. Matches. Yes, I'm talking to you, Matches.
Well, it's about time. All right. I'll see what I can do if I can hear him.
Yeah, you
complain.
hear this muffled yelling and a banging on the door. As Matches
By the way,
comes-
just so you remember, Matches has a strength of 19 now.
Good.
Vale, you feel the floor start to rumble beneath your feet.
Open the door now. Now would be good. Open the door, please.
I will open the door if I can hear him calling for assistance.
It is locked.
I will. I'm pressing push to talk like a dumbass. I'm sorry.
It's okay, we forgive you.
I will attempt. I'm doing it again. All right. I will attempt to unlock the door if I can, please.
Yeah, you can try to unlock the door. The rest of you can feel the ground shaking a little bit. Yeah, you get the
That
door
can't be a good
unlocked.
thing.
All right.
Get the door unlocked.
I'm sorry, Vale. Is everything okay?
And
Just get me out of the room. Just
as you
get out of my way.
open the
Let me out.
door, you see the floor starting to open up in the center and moving outwards, mainly towards a walking path between the two doors, so that area of floor is just opening up.
Okay.
And you can see just a depth of dark emptiness as you kind of like, get out of here.
Just
So
follow the path.
So you said that the floor is opening up, but that there is like a bridge that goes from one door to the other.
No, that's the path that's opening
Okay.
up. Is the pathway
Okay.
between the doors.
Okay. All right. And also, there's no handle on the other door on the inside, right?
You never.
I mean, looking over, do I see a handle on the
No.
door on the other side?
You do
Okay.
not.
We may have reached the end of our rope, so to speak, on this path.
Okay.
There's no door handle over there, and there's also now no floor. So
Well, what's down
So-
below?
it looks like a
yelling
lot of nothing.
I'm yelling out, so we should turn around and go back.
Maybe.
Matches. I'm gonna need you.
Perception. Looking down the hole, do I see anything? Do I see a bottom?
No, it's just pitch black. Matches. I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution save too, as the smell hits you. Sorry. Got a little chaotic there. Oh, you choke it down, but it's pretty bad.
I mean, he is a goblin. He's used
He's a
to
goblin.
This is what. One day.
it. Well, you could clean it up and get rid of the smell.
I think everything just fell down in the hole, didn't it?
No, everything did not
Oh.
fall down in the hole. It
Okay.
literally opened up the path between the two doorways, large enough for a humanoid creature to fall into.
Okay. Okay, here's what I want to do. I will, from the doorway, I will go over to the side of the now open walkway that the body was on and push it in and push it into the hole.
Okay.
Thinking that it's waiting for something to fall in. Like there's some kind of mechanism at the bottom waiting for a thud, you know?
Okay. Yeah, you're just kind of waiting to hear it hit and then see what happens.
Yeah.
Sure.
Before I do that, I want to look at the rest of the room and see if I can find the mechanism that triggered it.
Yeah, give me an investigate.
14.
You don't see anything obvious, but you assume, based on your knowledge of traps and that sort of thing, that it would have been a piece of floor tile. One of the stones probably was a pressure trigger.
Okay.
Can I have a look for the mechanism?
Sure.
If it's still there.
It's going to be investigate, not a thieves' tools.
Still pretty good.
Still pretty good. Yep. Yeah, you don't find it, but you kind of agree with Vale. Yeah, it must have been one of the floor plates you stepped on, kind of thing.
Okay. So yeah, I just kind of with my foot, because I know that it's got that gooey stuff on it. With my foot, I just kind of push it over towards the opening in the floor and just kind of push it off the edge and wait for a thud and see if anything happens.
Yeah, a couple seconds goes by. You hear a thud down at the bottom. And you wait.
Okay.
And wait for a couple minutes to see if you hear any kind of scurrying or there's nothing.
Okay. And the floor doesn't close either.
No, the floor has not closed.
Looking around the room for obviously it was triggered somehow. Looking around the room, do I see anything that I might have missed before that could reset it?
Not anything obvious.
Okay. All right.
I think I need. Could you help me understand the situation a little better? Could you explain one more time, like what we're looking at here?
So yeah.
Sure. So Vale opened the door. He
Yep.
went in. He investigated, found the slimy, gooey, hissy, acidic goo that was eating the flesh. About that time, the door at the other end of the hall at the other end of the room closed and latched. At which point in time, the floor began to rumble and open up, and the door to the room closed by itself. At which time, he started banging. You came up, opened the door, and then got him out right as the floor finished opening.
All right.
But
So
not
does
the-
it just
but
look
the-
like?
It's not the entire room's floor that fell out. It's just the floor between the two doors that fell out.
Correct.
So is it just that he's set off a trap and we can
Yeah.
bypass the trap, right?
Yeah, but we can't get out the other side because the door is locked and there's no handle on the inside.
Yeah. And,
Basically,
okay,
it
you
looks
said there
like
was
that.
no handle on the other door to get out?
Yeah, there's no handle on the inside of the other door.
Blast it!
Can I see the latch for it?
Yeah, I was gonna see if I can make a tinkerer's tools roll to see if I can
Yeah, if you want to,
tinker up.
you would have to You'd have to get over there to it and kind of build some kind of a scaffold board over the hole, which there are benches in this room, so that's probably doable. And then, yeah, you could work on it with your tinker's tools to try to open it.
Perfect.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Cool.
Can we just blast the door?
Is the ambassador still with us?
Oh, yeah. He's kind of freaked out. He's kind of behind y'all, just staying quiet. He's thrown up a
All
couple
right,
times.
it's 16, but it should actually be
20.
was it 20? Yeah.
Dirty 20, yeah.
Dirty 20. It's gonna take you a few minutes, but you think you could probably chisel a hole in this door and get to the latch mechanism and break it. It's gonna take some time.
We appear to have plenty of time.
We'll shizzle. All right, but we don't know what's actually in the pit, right? We just smell some nasty.
Can't see the bottom. Well, there was a dead body in the room,
Mm-hmm.
and we can't see the bottom of the pit.
Well,
It
I will
took a couple of
send,
seconds for it to hit.
I will send Faustus down there to examine, because Faustus flies. So.
All right.
Faustus, go down there and reconnoiter that pit. Let us know if there's anything of interest.
All right. Yeah, he goes down and comes back up a few minutes later while you're chiseling on the door. Good use of time there. And reports back that there's a bunch of spikes, like sharpened steel spikes down there, and several dead bodies impaled on the spikes.
Perfect.
Okay, now where I'm pinging at, is that an actual
Yeah, that's the door.
door?
Yeah,
Okay, that's the one I'm shizzling right now.
correct.
All right. Okay. I'll continue to shizzle.
Yeah, so by the time Faustus gets back, you're pretty much done chiseling.
Shizzle.
Sizzling.
And stop doing that goofy thing. You belong there. Why don't you go where I say go? Go there. Okay, good. Sorry, there was something that didn't look quite right on the map.
Okay.
All right, and eventually, yeah, a few minutes goes by, you get to the lock mechanism. You can kind of pop that lock open, and outward swings the door freely.
What's it looking like?
I said revealing.
I'm going to move me in there. Is that okay?
Yeah. Revealing another kind of L-shaped passageway with the door on the end of it.
Okay.
It's kind of just zigzagging around.
I will make room. I will make room for Vale to pass by. Continue.
All right. And seeing, learning my lesson, I would like to pay very close attention going forward to things that could cause irreparable harm to me or my companions.
Gotcha.
So I
Like
would
a
like,
spike pit trap.
yeah,
Oh.
kind of, sort of, yeah.
Like somebody elbowing the ambassador towards the pit going, you want to check it out?
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, sure. So I'd like to keep a weathered eye on the hallway, the floor tiles, tripwires, all that good stuff, and make sure that we don't run into any more traps, please.
Okay.
I say, Vale, there is some weather in your eye.
We'll just make an investigation roll for each new leg of the hallway.
16.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see any traps here. There's a door at the top of the hallway, kind of just zigzagging around. You're not sure why there's so many doors. It is a bit odd.
It is a bit odd. Is this one locked?
No.
All right. Is it trapped? 16.
No, it is not trapped.
Amateurs.
Yep, and it opens up as well. The
Who would
hallway
not
turns-
trap an unlocked door? God.
Right. The hallway turns. Goes up north, and then you can see it kind of turns again.
All right.
Do these people not know how to make a straight hallway?
Apparently not. Make our way to the end of the hallway and peek around the corner.
This hallway continues on for quite a ways. There's an opening on the left, there's a door on the right, and then a large opening on the far end.
Okay. Well, since we're going to get to the door on the right first, is it, well, first off, looking down the hallway, any signs of traps or tripwires or anything like that? 30.
Nope.
Okay. Stopping at the first door, is it locked? Can't hear you.
No, I was talking to myself.
Okay.
No, this room is not locked.
Is it trapped? 25.
No, it is not. And you look down this room. It starts as a hallway and then opens into what appears to be a larger room. You can see some casks and crates and things. This looks like some sort of a stored room.
Looks like a storage room. Check it out.
Sure.
Yes,
Why
let's
not?
see what they have stored here.
All right.
Yeah. Just don't sit in any chairs. It might bite you in the ass in the long
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, check the entrance, check the hallway for traps.
You think I'm an amateur and I would put a mimic in a dungeon?
29.
No traps.
Okay. So work my way down here to the corner. What do I see now?
Yeah, it opens up the rest of the way, and this is a storeroom. There's basically it's a larder, a pantry, sacks of grain and casks of oils, and
Beef jerky.
yeah, there's probably some rations in here too.
Toss the room looking for anything else besides just normal everyday stuff. 17.
Nope, it's pretty normal everyday stuff.
Okay.
I mean, you
It
could stock
seems
up
to
on
be
rations
as if they
you wanted.
evacuated.
Well, I mean, I would probably get out too if there was an ooze sliming around eating my compadres,
The question is, where did the ooze go?
It's around here somewhere. Those bodies back there, they were pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Wait, but
There's
they
no-
weren't like.
There's no ooze trail in this room.
There's no ooze
Where-
trail here, but there was ooze on both of those bodies, right?
Yes.
Is there ooze trail in this hallway we are going down?
The cross hallway in the top up here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes,
All through here.
But no
okay.
ooze trail in this room.
correct.
Okay, so it wasn't searching everywhere. It
Mhm.
must have known there was anything tasty in here.
All right. Well, I'll make my way back out of the room. If there's anything you guys want to grab that you think we can use, go for it. But I'm going to make my way out of the room and see what's up here.
Yeah, as you go into that chamber, it's a fairly square room. They're very molty, I guess. Like pillows and bag chairs and things. It's just a relaxing area, like a living room kind of setup, a social lounge, if you will.
And all right.
Did we find the quarters last time we were here? I think we had found their quarters.
We did find some quarters elsewhere, as I recall.
Mm-hmm. And Toox, as you are kind of peeking around that other wall,
Yeah.
come
Kind
here.
of step over there and just look around the corner and see what I could see.
Okay.
Where is the description for this room? Sorry, y'all. It's been a minute since we've been in the vaults of Awesome Doom, and I wrote this a year and a half ago. So,
Yeah.
hallway 2, hallway 2E. There we go. Let's see. Oh no, that's that room. Yeah, this is basically just another kind of living area, social area. There might be some tables here, benches. Maybe this is where they kind of looks like a guard, like lounge, like where the guard people would hang out.
I'll go in.
Just a door to the left at the top
Yes,
of that room.
you see a door to the left.
Oh, I guess I would have to move forward to see the rest of the room.
Yeah,
I'd like to search this room with some perception, if I may.
sure. Or investigate, either way.
I'll
Yeah.
take investigate for 200 days. Or is it 800? Yes.
Nat 20. Look
I
at that.
investigated my room.
Shit.
You
Was there anything
investigated the
good?
hell out of your room.
Wait, it starts with an I, doesn't it? Yes, here it is.
Yes.
That is how you spell investigate. The first letter is an I. All right, very good investigation rolls there. Wolf, give yourself,
27.
if you don't already have an inspiration, go ahead and take an inspiration. And remember how
take
the
an
new
inspiration.
inspiration rules work. So you cannot stack them, and they expire at a long rest. So they're kind of a use them or lose
It
them.
ain't like we
thing now.
use them much anyway.
Yeah, the way y'all roll. There isn't anything really of interest in here, but the one thing that you do see is it hasn't been used in a while.
What?
Hasn't been used in a while.
Oh, okay.
Not really anything here, but hasn't been used in a while.
Oh, okay.
And there's no ooze in the room that Matches is in. However, there is ooze in the room that Toox that you're in. There's kind of an ooze that goes out that doorway.
Is that a door there where I'm pinking in?
Yes.
Can I check that door?
Sure.
Yep. Yeah.
I will investigate that door.
It's a door.
I'm going to see if it's trapped
Correct.
and or otherwise booty's fixed.
Sure. Oh, Winston Zidimore's doesn't appear that there's many people here.
No, it doesn't.
Perhaps they left your mind flayers, or perhaps they were just never here.
Oh, no, they were here. And if you say anything derogatory about my memory ever again, it'll be the last thing that you ever say.
Ah, yes, I see. Always with
I
the
mean,
violence.
we could take you back to the spikes and let you just taste those.
Well, of course they're gone because we told your people about them, and your people are in cahoots with them. So once we told them, then they sent messengers out, and they've cleaned the place out. What?
Now matches.
Just let me put a match to him. That's all I ask.
I do have to say, however, that if those of you that have been here before pointed out that the place no longer felt of oppressive death, then of course we'd go in here and the place would be empty. Because whatever was making it feel like death before is gone, so why are we looking through this place?
We need clues.
Yes,
Right.
we need clues.
Maybe we can figure out where they went.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I
All
mean,
right, so
I'm just
whatever
following
this-
the ooze.
The ooze thing is still here.
Yes, the ooze
Yeah.
is definitely still here.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you know. So, investigation 17.
Yeah, it's a door. It's a very nice door. It is not trapped, however.
All right, I will ease it open. Wand in hand, ready to lay out fire across the all of them.
And I'll check my door.
All right.
that we're going to end up shooting each other.
Doors both open at the same time. Gotcha.
Yeah, there's you don't see any traps on your door either. Just looks like an ordinary door.
Stand back, Toox.
Is it
They've
locked?
taken your form.
No, it is not locked.
Okay. Do I hear him opening the other door, another doorway into that hallway?
No.
No. Oh well. I'll open it up and look down the hallway.
All right. And yes, both the doors do open at about the same time.
I stealth open.
Right? And you see the other door open. Toox, I guess you step out. Matches, you step out, or?
Yeah.
No, I never step into a situation that I'm not aware of. So I've got to make sure there's a floor, and it's a real floor. Things like that. Or I just say, Veil, it's your turn. Go.
Veil will go.
I believe the floor is real. Veil, go.
Veil just pokes his head through the door and looks left and right, sees Toox over to the right, looks to the left. I think it's safe.
Ah, good.
Starts and makes my way over here to this other corner right here.
All right. So you head over to the other corner. It turns down, the hallway does. Again, kind of winding its way around.
Okay.
Proceed.
All right. Proceeding around the bend, it bends back the other way. It's kind of made this just whole big loop around.
So you're saying it connects to...
What do we see?
A T intersection.
All right.
Someone left a T here in the intersection.
All right. I'll go right to the corner, look left and right.
Yeah, it looks like that hallway at one time perhaps went straight through, and this was separated from that hallway, forcing people into this area for some reason. Maybe they wanted the privacy. So,
Okay.
there are two openings to the right up this hallway.
All right. I'm going to go to there.
All right, looking down this hallway, you see somewhat of a familiar view. The hallway has a ton of recesses in it, and at the far end is a staircase.
So wait, we've been down this one.
Nope.
No.
No, I don't think we've ever been here
It
before.
just looks...
Let's check the recesses.
Well, without going down that hallway yet, I do want to come up here and just kind of peek around the corner and see what's down this far hallway real quick.
Sure. It looks like there is a staircase going down, maybe?
And at the end of the recesses, there was a staircase.
Going up. It just looks...
Yeah.
It's a short set of steps.
Oh.
I thought you guys had been in that room before, but I guess not.
I thought we had to.
Oh, Reese's. I want Reese's.
No?
So we want to go
I've not
up,
been in
down,
that
or
Huh, interesting.
Well, wait, yeah, which way
Wait.
do we want to go? Do we want to go down this
I know.
hallway with all the alcoves in it, or?
which way does the ooze go?
Good question.
The ooze
Like
goes
usually in scene.
towards the staircase. You've noticed
Well,
something
which
now.
which one? The straight
The large
staircase or the spiral one?
The spiral staircase. You
Or
notice something
spiral.
about the path of the ooze now. It's not taking any intelligent path. It looks like it bumps into a wall and then turns. And goes until it hits a wall and then turns. Kind of like a robot vacuum cleaner when it can't find its home base.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, here.
I know you guys
Here.
know what robot vacuum
Keep an eye, Vale. Let me go walk. I'll slowly work my way down the things until I can see it get to the steps.
Okay.
just to see what's down this way.
Is that E1? All right, that's hallway E1. Hang on.
Oh, I see the E in the 1. Okay.
Every 5 feet, there are alcoves. In each alcove, if you stop to look, are paintings of a battle. In one of the alcoves, the painting looks fresh, and in fact, Toox, you can smell fresh oil paint. If you reach out and touch it, the paint is still wet.
What is the painting of?
A city on fire in ruins, as people are running and screaming. Make me a perception check.
Okay, just a second. Let me scroll back up. Perception. A 10.
You're not sure.
Hey, Vale, come
Yo.
look at these.
All right. I'll head over there.
And this one's fresh.
Do I recognize this painting?
Hell knows nothing of the arts. God.
Maybe. You can make a perception roll.
That's a natural 1
You thought you might.
for a total of. Hold on. Where'd it go? 5.
You think it could have. Perhaps it was your home? You don't know.
I'll have a look. May I have a look?
Don't even understand history. Wow.
Yeah, go ahead. Everybody can take a look at this. Even Winston will come and take a look.
No, not Winston. He has to stand back just a second.
22 on a history check.
Wait, I'm looking. It starts with an H. Here it is.
Or was it a
It's all perception. Yeah, it's all perception.
Oh, perception.
Oh, perception.
Okay.
Because it's.
I'm even better at that one. Oh, but I rolled like shit. Okay.
I'll use my inspiration and get to 25.
All right. You and.
Oh yeah, I could re-roll.
You could. Anybody wants to use an inspiration and re-roll, they can. Yeah.
No, I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Yay.
About the time matches that it clicks with you.
suck.
Are you doing it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing it.
Hey, I got the same thing.
Didn't help.
A 10.
Matches you and Winston exclaim at the same time, "Dear God, Casto's burning."
Oh yeah.
And about that time, you hear scratching, like as if a knife on canvas, coming from behind you. You turn startled and look at what was an empty alcove. A canvas has now dropped ceiling to floor, and an outline is beginning to be traced in ink of the walls of a city.
Oh.
Go
Walls.
back and look at the other ones. Do we recognize any of those fights and battles?
Those would be history checks.
Wait, is there still something going on with this one?
Uh-huh.
But nope.
All right, that's what I want to figure out. What's going on here?
Yeah, this one is actively changing in front of us.
Yeah,
I'll be smart and I'll touch it.
I already touched one.
Yeah, you could touch it. Nothing happens. It's a canvas. It's just the ink looks like the paint looks like it's oozing through from the backside.
All right, and this is something we've experienced before, like this event.
No,
Well, Castillo or whatever. Were we there for that, or were you there? Vale?
that was fruit.
No, not for Casto. That was Fruitin.
Well,
You idiots.
maybe help me.
It's
refresh my
Casto.
memory with
That's
Casto
Casto.
here.
I just left there 2 days ago. That is. Oh dear God. someone has attacked us. You led
Well,
me
it
here
wasn't
on a
us.
trap,
No,
and
they
now
were the
you have sent your
ceasefire
forces
fire.
to attack us. I knew it. I knew this was a trap.
All right,
We're
let's examine
here. What are
let's
you
examine
talking
the
about?
painting and see who is attacking Casto.
Oh, if it was a trap, we would have killed you already.
Yeah.
I think
Did
we
he
should
get-
find out who's attacking Casto when we come back from this break.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break, real quick, folks, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. We're going to grab a couple snacks and refill our waters. You do the same for as we come back to this one. We'll be right back. Hello, we're back. We're back, everyone. Welcome back. And we're front.
Hi.
And we're left. And we're right. And we're here. All right. So, now, you were staring at a painting
Mm-hmm.
that is drawing itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously something magical is happening here. As you watch it, it draws in a box around 3 sides, and then you can see a jagged edge, and then a different pigment of ink starts flowing in, and it's a blue. Looks like it's filling in the open area next to the jagged edge. And as you're watching it, more and more details fill in, and you realize that it's painting the city of Karnengother.
It's painting Karnengother.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't it just painting Casto?
The one, so you're looking at 2 across from each other, right? So the Casto one is now behind you, and Karnengother is in front of you.
I immediately messaged Lady Story. What's going on in Karnengother? Is everything okay?
It is. There's no response.
Knowing
Who's casting
the
that?
urchins area, I scry the urchins area. See, that's where I hang out the most, so that's where I would have the most detail focus of.
So you would need to pick a person. So one of the
Urchins I know,
urchins
yeah.
that you know. Okay. Oh, look at that! They failed their constant. I don't need help, Google. I don't even know why you opened. They failed their wisdom save. And yeah, you can see it. It looks very chaotic. There are people running. At one point, you see this person falls and just basically gets trampled. People are running to the docks.
So immediately, since I got no response from Lady Story, we've got 2 paintings. We've got Cast Out and we've got Karnengother both being painted in our presence. I turn to Winston and I say, look, you've got a Casto picture there. This is Karnengother here. These are both happening now, and I can't reach anybody in Karnengother. So who's attacking who?
That's a great question. Yes, we must find out. We must find the answer. We should check on the Bastion.
Veil.
Yeah.
To Karnengother?
I can't today.
Okay.
I already have.
He pulls out, Winston pulls out a scroll, and you hear him mutter words. Veil, they're the exact same message words to cast the spell that you use.
But I turn to him and go, we need the ship. Wait until we get to the ship.
So he's casting a message spell.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
He's just casting a message spell to Gooseberry, and you hear him basically muttering the words. And he says, we shall see what they say. And all right, what are you guys gonna do?
Did we say how many uses that spell? That spell has what? 3 uses a day, or was it
uses a
5?
day.
3. Okay.
We need to finish checking this hallway out. This seems to be an important hallway going.
Before I go anywhere else, I've already tried to contact Lady Story. I'm going to try and contact Mother Sushin and see if I can get a response from her. While I'm doing that, can anybody figure out what's doing this and point at both paintings?
I can give it a shot. Whoop.
Yeah, roll me an Arcana.
Oh, I didn't mean to click that.
That's
I was
fine.
trying to open it to read it.
Well, now you can. Yeah, it's
All right, 17. If that is not enough, I will use one of my flash of geniuses.
No, that's enough. There's a you've read enough to know obscure magic types from your previous employer, shall we call him, and this is a transmutation magic of some storytelling art kind of thing. That is it's used to record significant events. Typically it's a very powerful magic and can be done from anywhere, but
So is it actually recording in real time?
yes.
All right. Well, as you may suspect, it is recorded in real time.
Tim, I gotta reach over to it and go, can we take it with us?
That's my plan.
No, you cannot remove it from the wall. It is
What about
You
the one
haven't
which is
tried
done?
hard enough.
The one which is done, we can't remove any of them?
No, they're all affixed. Very.
Okay. And my next question, how many more empty stalls is there?
None.
I want to look at the older paintings.
Okay.
$22.
With a 22, you kind of start walking down and looking at them, and you recognize from the stories that you've heard and the learning you've done, you recognize these are all depictions of famous battles that were turning points in time throughout this realm. Some of them depict mind flayers. Some of them depict just lichens attacking humans, humans attacking lichen. There's a vampire one. There's just significant. This is a battle of back and forth that you've seen, and everything in the order is on the same side of the hall, and everything that is chaos related is on the other side of the hall.
One of the ones with mind flayers in it, I'm gonna grab the guy and take him down. And I go, you realize these are all painted in real time when they were done, correct?
Yes, that was hundreds of years ago.
Okay, I turn him and face it, pointing and show him the mind flayer ones.
Those were hundreds of years ago. Those are ancient paintings.
Are they?
Well, yes, that's the Battle of blah 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 that happened hundreds of years ago. We've all known about that.
Okay.
The famed
And
battle of blah blah blah.
And now you see the new ones being done. Do you know of anybody in this realm which can do that?
It is said that the gods record things in such a manner. It's also said that there's, though it's just a legend, an ancient wizard that has found a way to outsmart time named Leo.
Exactly. Was I about to say.
Clarissa!
His name is Leo, though no one knows where he is.
Clarissa.
Leo became Clarissa, right?
Are you asking me, or are you just saying that out loud?
No, I'm trying to remember what Clarissa's name was before she was Clarissa.
She was
not
several
Leo.
people before she was Clarissa.
Well, I know she told me, so I'm trying to.
Yeah, she
But I
told you
don't
and it
remember.
was not Leo.
Well, we need to see what's up these steps or whatever.
I agree. Let's go take a look.
All right. So you head up the stairs. Reveal. You head up these stairs into an oddly shaped room. And on the closest end to you are stone pillars. That's what all those little white circles are all around. Stone pillars that stand approximately 3 feet high. It appears that at one point in time something sat upon these, as there's a ring in the dust. Something about the size of a glass jar.
What were we finding? Jars of brains or something in here before?
Jars of something.
I don't remember what was in.
Thought
I
y'all
know
had
there was
been
a
in here.
there was a room of like body capsules. That's where you found somebody you knew.
Mm-hmm.
But and you had the one funky room.
Yes, y'all have been in here before, actually.
In this room?
He might have. I haven't.
Yeah, Vale, you have been in this room before.
We came in from the other way.
Yes. You came in from the wide hallway at the far side. You were being chased by...
Yep. I knew there was stuff that I had seen in here that I wasn't seeing on the map.
Okay.
You came in from that way. That I just opened up on the map.
Does this get us where we need to go to the room? Or do we need to go a different way, Vale?
You actually never left out of this room.
Right. We came in from the other way, and this was where we started, because we ran into somebody and we had to leave. Was this where we met the Mind Flayer?
This is where you met
No.
the first Mind Flayer. Yes, the very
Yes.
young
Yeah.
Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
So yeah, we would have come in from over here, and we wanted to progress through this room, but we had to leave. So if we go straight, that will take us back down and around, and we'll make our way back to to other hallways that Vale would have been in before.
Where we go?
Never been north.
Correct.
So do we go north or
North.
north we go?
Okay.
Have I gotten a response from Mother Sushin?
No. There is no response from Mother Sushin.
So I look at Winston and say, who did you message? I've messaged 2 people so far, no response. Who are you asking?
I've sent a message to Gooseberry to see if he
Okay.
knows what's happening.
Gooseberry's still at the Bastion, right?
Boy, I hope so. I hope he has not betrayed us.
I don't think... I'm going to say something that I really never thought I would hear myself say. I don't think Gooseberry's going to betray us. I think it's... And I look at Amaranth. I think it's your old boyfriend.
Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that does sound like something he would do. Fucking
Well, he was
bastard.
seen with a mind flayer at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think it's the individuals who I've blamed since day one. The illithid.
Yes, we get it, Matches. You think it's the Illithid. I'm starting to think it's the Illithid too, but...
I mean, it is. It's just
I mean, you
one.
could have saved yourself a lot of trouble and just believed me when I initially told you.
Well,
Well, we need to know who here is working with them. That is part of the problem.
Well, that's the other thing. Is there anybody here now? It doesn't appear that there's anybody here now.
Not in this dungeon.
okay. Which way did the ooze went down the hallway with the stairs?
With the spiral staircase, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we just start making our way. Kind of cool.
As you head north, there's an opening on the right, about halfway up this hallway, that leads to a T intersection.
Okay.
So what's down this hallway to the right?
There is a closed door at the end of this hallway, about 30 feet down.
Before we open that door, what's right and left at the T intersection?
The hallway goes on both directions for pretty considerable distance before turning.
Well,
I want to check this door to see.
Are there any signs of recent use along any of the paths?
No.
So there's dust buildup in the hallways.
Mm-hmm. There's dust buildup. There's cobwebs.
yeah,
Actually-
nobody's been this way.
Vale, you said you've been here like long before?
In that room that we just came from, and the big hallway that went off to the east.
Well, let's see if we can find Vale footprints in dust and big Furbog footprints and things like that from a long time ago.
All right.
And see if there's any newer footprints.
That's a good idea. So I'll backtrack and work my way over here to the steps. What do I see?
And you,
With a 30 investigation.
Okay. You see the remnants
Like a
of
show
the
off.
fight that you had with the black pudding. The acid burns on the wall. You remember that you all had a pretty intense fight, and you know that
Yep.
it came from a room down towards the end of this hallway.
Yep.
When you went into the room, it rose out of this black, murky mist and came towards you, and you all ran, which is how you ended up in this room. You also remember that right here, there's an opening that leads into a tunnel. You fell into a kind of a wet underground pond that was occupied by some hobgoblins and such at the time.
Yep.
And then that kind of sloped upwards to this level.
Yeah, so I'll holler back at everybody. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's been here since we were here.
Okay. I'm gonna check the door where I was at. Not that I did a very good job of it.
Yeah, this door is locked. You don't see any traps, but it is locked.
A 10 to unlock it.
Yeah, you can unlock it with a 10.
Some of us get lucky sometimes.
Yeah, it wasn't a very hard lock, actually.
Yeah.
And as you unlock it, the door swings open. No, I don't want to select. I want to reveal. Silly roll 20. And as you kind of open the door and look in, a very plush living space here. A large bed, couch, a bookshelf, a reading chair, a table in the center of the room. Are all things that you see in this room.
All nice and dusty and dirty.
Not as dusty as you would expect. But yeah, there is a layer of dust on everything.
Okay. I want to go look around to see, one, what there is, and two, to see if anything is, like, missing. You know what I mean? Like, there would be a dust spot and something would be missing from that spot.
Yeah, you see that a lot in here, actually. Most of the books are gone. And you can see a thin layer of dust on the front edge of the bookshelf where the books had stopped. So you see the outline of the spines on the bookshelves. If you kind of fluff the sheets, a thin layer of dust pops up into
Comes
the
up.
air.
Anything telling of whose room this was?
It was obviously someone important. This is the only quarters that you have been in so far that only has a single bed in it.
All right.
So it's somebody important.
Okay. Well, found somebody's bedroom, but they cleaned it out pretty good.
Amaranth,
Yes.
I'm starting to think that you have been right all along. We're not going to find anything here. What do you suggest? Back to the Bastion? Back to Karnengother?
I would say either the Bastion or Karnengother. However, if the paintings are to be believed, Karnengother is already burning. Perhaps people at the Bastion may be unaware. So really, it's just a matter of whether we want to try to go to the burning city or if we want to go back to the neutral meeting spot and see if they have word.
Yeah.
I could see doing it either way.
I can't remember. Magic, did I draw a teleportation circle on the ship? Yes? Okay.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
I've tried to scrub it off, and I can't seem to get it.
All right. I start drawing a circle on the floor. I said, tell everybody to get over here.
Okay.
And then I'll cast teleportation circle back to the ship.
All right.
And as you all are kind of getting in and
Actually,
go ahead.
if I remember properly, from the Vaults of Awesome Doom, it would be a lot closer to go to Karnengother than to the Bastion.
Mm-hmm.
Almost on the way, even.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily on the way, but you're right. It is much closer to go.
You could make a loop and hit both.
Excuse me.
I look at Winston and I go, I'm willing to believe that you all didn't do this to Karnengother. Are you willing to believe that we didn't do this to Casto?
It is hard to swallow, but yes, I believe you're right. I believe that we've been outwitted by someone. Someone has attacked both of our cities, trying to provoke greater escalation. But whom?
Really?
But whom?
We look at him and go, and do you know whatever her boyfriend's name was?
Arthur.
Arthur. Do you
Yes,
know
but
Arthur?
I don't
Do you
believe
think
this was
this
Arthur.
is something within his realms?
I don't believe he would do this. He wouldn't attack his own people. I just don't believe that.
To get more greater strength, a lot of people would do a lot of things for greater power.
Not Arthur. He
He
wasn't.
had no problem attacking me while I was still a member of your organization.
That was a unique circumstance from what I was told. You were practicing dark arts and therefore needed to be eliminated.
You were being nasty.
You're breathing,
Against the ways
so
of the order.
you
Anyway, we're not
need to be
here
eliminated.
Discuss that. We are here to figure out what's going on. Perhaps. Yes. If those paintings are to be believed, then it's too late for Karnengother, as Casto is probably already fallen. Perhaps we should investigate them a bit more before we leave this place. Gather some information from the paintings.
Fair enough. Toox, finish drawing your circle.
Yeah.
We'll be with you in, don't do the final stroke of the pen. We'll be with you in a second.
Okay.
And he says,
And Miss
I
Matthews
just received a message.
should have some ability to copy the photos.
Not on me.
A message.
The ambassador received a message.
Actually, I don't know. It all depends, Billy, if you will let me use prestidigitation to create a copy of an image. Wait. I actually probably can.
Within the tinkers.
Yeah, probably. Yes. The Honorable Gooseberry has replied to my message, and he has sent word to Casto, and yes, they are under a full assault. It appears that some dark forces have attacked the city. There appear to be most vicious of creatures indeed attacking the city.
What
I can make
creatures?
I can make static visual images with tinkering.
I'm afraid to say they appear to be of the lichen kind, being led by. Well, I also hate to say that you're right. They're being led by what appear to be mind flayers and dwellers of the Underdark.
I told you.
It seems they are laying waste to the entirety of the city, leaving no prisoners and only death and destruction in their wake.
Do you believe that, and I'm looking back at my party now, do you believe that Malar may have been working with the Mind Flayers, or do you think the Mind Flayers were using an illusion to control other Lycan?
And they seem to have just waited for the last holiday to pass for strength and numbers.
I think that that's very possible that Malar is absolutely working with whatever and whoever he can to reach his end game.
Who is Malar?
So, I go into the story of Malar and explain
You
that.
upstart god.
Yeah, explain explain that Malar is attempting to overthrow Karan and.
That sounds horrible. That sounds absolutely horrible. We cannot have that. I believe we...
How are you gonna stop it by yourself?
We won't alone. We must get back to Gooseberry and discuss this. He must know of this immediately.
So we've got two choices here. Karnan Gothar is closer, but we have allies at the Bastion. I think you're right. I think we have to go back to the Bastion. I don't want to leave Karnan Gothar to burn, but it's probably already too late.
There may not be anything we can do.
We can swing by.
We could swing by.
And if we swing by, we're going away from the Bastion just to come back. So I think that's lost time.
So swing by the Bastion, pick up people and head there, because we can turn around. If it's
Swing by
destroyed, swing by Cairo.
I have messaged two people that always message me right back, and they haven't.
Right. And I told you what I saw.
Yeah. I've got one more use of message on
And
my
the
scroll.
other hasn't responded to you either, or maybe they're waiting for us outside. Because they wouldn't come in here.
Who are we talking about?
You yelled her name.
Oh, Clarissa. Yeah, she's probably not coming.
I still think she's involved in this somehow.
She absolutely is.
Yeah. I'm going to send a message to... I'm going to use my last message scroll of the day, and I'm going to send a message to... who is probably the most resourceful in Karnan Gothar that no matter what's happening is going to find a way to stay alive. Probably... I'm gonna send a message to Oakflum. Oakflum. Tried to contact Lady Story, Mother Sushin, no reply. What's the status of Karnan Gothar? Need info immediately.
A few moments go by, and you get a response from Oakflum. Not much time. Under siege. Not looking good. Bring help. Soon.
I relay that message to everybody in the room.
Where's the fleet?
Karnengother.
Well, some of it was. And some of it was in the north at the shipyard. Remember, you had started sending the fleet there to bulk up the numbers in the north.
Yep.
Do we have a way? Well, once we're on board ship, we have a way to contact them.
Do we?
Natchez, do you have a way to contact your fleet to direct them?
No. I've always relied on Veil and his magical messaging.
Okay, are we ready to go to the ship?
Yeah. We got matches. You got copies of the paintings, yeah?
Would you roll on your tinker?
Well, I don't have to roll. I can.
Oh, you
create
can just do it with your tools. Okay, yeah.
You just create static visual image.
So you can copy it as it is drawn in the moment.
Yeah, it won't be animated or anything. It's just what it looks like in the moment.
Perfect. It's good enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
it gives you something.
All right, to the ship.
To the ship. Step in for your ride.
Poof.
Jump in the driver's seat.
Teleporting
race
to the
car.
ship. Poof, we're on the ship. Everyone makes it. Where are you going?
Bastion. We have to go to the Bastion first.
To the Bastion.
How long of a flight is it?
Couple hours.
Yeah, it's just a couple hours.
Yeah. Okay. Well, take a short rest or whatever, so we can.
Yeah, you could get a short rest in on the ship, probably as you're flying. All right, and you.
While we're en route, I get Winston off to the side, and I look him dead in the eye and flick out the pinky claw that I have used so effectively in the past,
Yeah.
and I just stick it right here on the tip of his nose, and I say, "Hey, if I find out that you or anyone you know is behind this in any way, I will bleed you out and stand over you as you go dark. Do you understand me?"
Yes, just I have nothing to do with this. I swear to you, good sir. I'm not that kind of person. We just need to balance. Please.
You better hope not.
Please. And about that time, you feel the ship come lurching to a stop as you change elevations and start landing. You receive a message from Will Whitesell, actually, of all people. Oddly
Will
enough.
Whitesell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Veil just landed. Ship tattered and torn. Karnengoth are under attack. We can't leave. Wanted you to know. Will.
Understood. Protect yourself. Protect the ship. Protect as many people as you can.
And you don't get another response from him.
Okay.
But you assume reply was heard. And you land, getting out of the ship. I take it you're not going to waste any time getting into the Bastion to talk to...
Mm-mm. Straight to Clark, straight to Gooseberry. Damn the formalities. Everybody out in the main chamber right now. I don't care about, safe spaces or anything like that. We got to talk. We got to talk now. Let's move.
Very well, everyone. Yes, and Winston echoes your sentiments. As we're in the Bastion, it is tense but peaceful here as sheep baa outside and the windmills turn and blow. Quite the juxtaposition from the dungeon you were in, with the paintings of burning cities in the foreground. Outstrides Willem Gooseberry and his entourage. They sit at their table. So what is this news? You say Casto is burning. What have you done?
Casto and Karnengother are burning.
Both. Well.
And they're both burning at the same time, which leads us all to believe that this was neither one of us.
I did not order an attack on your city.
Nor did we.
So who is this?
There's only one player that we all know that's possibly orchestrating these events. We need to find Arthur, and Arthur needs to bleed.
Why do you believe it would be Arthur? I don't believe it could be him.
He's playing you, whether you want to believe it or not. He's playing you.
In the presence of a mind flayer.
I just like him to do this sort of thing. He's always been power hungry. You know that's the truth.
He has been quite ambitious.
Yeah, that would be one way to call it. He has been seen in the presence of a mind flayer.
True.
Would that explain part of his ambitions? And we also believe there could be another player in this.
Oh, who might that be?
Would you like to explain?
We've talked about Malar, right? We've talked about Malar with Gooseberry, right?
Briefly, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And based on the information that you provided to Winston here, it appeared as though there were Lycans attacking Casto. And Lycans, unfortunately, here's a question for you. Do you have a reliable person in Casto that you still have communication, or even close to Casto, that maybe got a really good look at the forces that were attacking? Like, did they all maybe have a similar insignia someplace? And I explained the symbol of Malar.
The bloody paw.
Yeah, the bloody paw.
He says, I don't know, perhaps we could look.
Okay.
He motions for one of his entourage, and they bring out a globe. You recognize it immediately, Veil, as a globe of seeing.
Gotcha. Okay.
It lays on the table, and he says a little incantation, and there you can see the city of Casto erupting in flame. The people laying in the street or running, screaming madly. Mind flayers. Looks like young ones, about the age of the one you met that day.
Okay.
Kind of roaming the streets, lashing out at people, and they're obviously instantly dying, or going just insane. It looks as if they're heading towards the center of Casto. Casto is a large city with a tower in the middle of the city. I don't believe you all have ever seen...
Never been to Casto.
No.
The map. So,
Well, I mean, I may have in my previous...
You probably would have been at some point, yeah.
Amaranthe probably would have been. Lindsay has no idea what it looks like.
yeah.
Fair.
Is it this one? Yeah. Here, I will jump y'all to the large Casto map. Welcome to Casto, everyone.
Ah, yes, Casto. I remember her fondly.
In the center of Casto stands a glistening tower. Well, it once was. Now the walls are blackened from flame and magical attacks. Around the 4 points of Casto are 4 additional towers.
Okay.
Try and get this zoomed out to a bit where can make it fit in the map for the stream, but it won't work. That's good enough. I think y'all can kind of get the idea. Around the outer walls are the cities, housing, farming. Everything seems to be inside the city here.
Okay.
Oh, shaking the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's better. It appears that from every direction, every gate, there are columns of creatures that are there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the stream because I messed it up.
Mm-hmm.
There are columns of soldiers of what appear to be lichen and mind flayer creatures from the Underdark, taking no mercy to the people that they encounter. And from every gate, they are marching towards the center. And they are stopped. They can't reach. They can't get into the openings of the inner lower wall around the center of the city.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Any signs of the bloody paw?
As he kind of looks and zooms in, if you will, tries to get a little closer on the area. You can see that, yes, they all carry a necklace with a bloody paw around it, or on the end of it.
What about the forces that were attacking Karnengother? Did Toox see anything through their scry that would have looked the same? Like, did we get an idea of who the forces were? And did it look like they also had the bloody paw?
Not from what you could see. Why is that there?
Okay.
That's weird. It doesn't belong there. Something's in the wrong place on my map of Castle. Anyway. It's been a long time making this map.
Nice. You did a good job with it.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good.
Thanks.
It's got a pretty mouth.
I'll kind of take you to
See
the
any
center.
mouths on there? What are you talking about?
This is the center building and the surrounding area. The mosaic of multicolored tiles surrounds this tower with 9 small cylinders going up in a domed roof. It's quite exquisite.
Is kind of looking at Goosey. Is there something of major power within that? You don't have to say what, but
Yes, that is our source of holiness, our source of magic. That is indeed the most holy place in this land.
yep.
Amaranthe would know.
All right.
She spent many years studying in the library there. Outside, the building with the flat roof, the smaller building on the left,
Yeah.
you can kind of recognize it through the descriptions that you've heard of the tomb that was laid in Casto. The one that sealed the portal from the last war.
what did they need to open the portal? Do we remember what it took to open it?
Ah, it's the Tome of Jamal you speak of? The Tome of Jamal can only be opened by very special people indeed. Not just anyone. So if that is the power they're after, which I believe, if this is Mind Flayers working with us, they are after that. That is their ticket home. Perhaps they
How could
will
you
promise-
elaborate on these special people?
Well, the story goes, as it has been passed down, that the only people able to open this would be a child of the gods. A true demigod of balance, of true neutrality. One who has not been influenced by either side, but born of both.
Zoom out. Is there a castle out somewhere in this area? A tower?
No.
I yell at him. No. Is Carissa's tower there?
Oh, no, you don't see it.
Okay. Neutrality. I'm automatically, she popped in my head.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could see where you would go there. Yeah.
I don't think she's truly neutral. Everybody has some aim.
Mm-hmm. And you're talking how she's been around forever. Could she be a demigod?
I think
I
we
wouldn't be
stand a chance
surprised.
to get in there and take our city back. What do you say, boys? You guys want to go back and try to take back our city? You guys want to come with us? Help us take our city back? The enemy of our enemy is our friend? Ally?
Yeah. What about Carnagother?
Keep your friends close. Keep your enemies closer.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Veil, you help us, we'll help you.
Well, why don't we go to Carnagother first then?
Very well. I'm not opposed to that. I think the fighting is going to be harder.
What are the chances that portal falls? Be honest.
They would need the people and the key is stored inside the palace. If they can be held from the palace, it should be fine.
All right, then
But
Carnagother first. At least stabilize Carnagother. Then Casto.
Casto will certainly stand longer than Karangother would. So yes, I would agree with that assessment.
To be fair, Carnagother is full of a bunch of normal people, not warriors, not
Understand.
priests or anything like this. Normal, everyday folk.
We
Yes.
also have part of the fleet there, so that can help us. If we can get taken care of there, we can take the fleet too.
Very well. I'm agreeable to this. We can go to Carnagother first. It's been a long time since I've been there.
Load up. Let's go. To the ship.
Let's
Matches. Prepare to set sail. Admiral.
All right. He and the entourage.
Reel
Load
in
up.
the keel haul, scrub the poop deck, pull in the anchors and light the fires and kick the tires.
Walking up the veil. Can we show him to the Mublex room?
We don't have a Mublex anymore.
But just the room.
We can show him. Yeah, sure. We can show him the room. I look at Clark and go, Clark, don't let this place fall. I don't think anybody's coming, but don't let this place fall. We'll be back.
We'll hold fast. Fear not.
I know you will.
It's a nice, secure room for him. Is what I'm thinking.
Poor Ruben.
Clark reaches out with a hearty handshake to Veil, kind of the forearm grasp.
Yep.
Stay safe, brother. I know you
You
should.
as well.
That's the bro shake. You guys are bonded for life now.
Yeah, I mean, we do. We grew up together, so.
Yeah,
We'll see you
you're
soon.
bonded now.
All right. And then you hop on the ship and fly to Karnengother.
Karnengother!
To Karnengother. As the sun is setting behind you, Karnengother comes into the horizon, and you all see it under heavy siege. There are bodies everywhere, inside, outside, upside, downside. The ships in the harbor are ablaze. There are a couple that seem to have gotten out. You see them sailing away in the distance. Your hope is that Will saved the orphans and got Mother Sushin out.
Yeah.
That's your hope. Or at least got some people out. Where are you headed?
I think I would be inclined to try and find. Did Brother Tom come with us? I'm guessing yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that probably our best resource is gonna be Mother Sushin.
How does the Stories Tower look?
Yeah. How does House Story look?
Yeah, really interesting, actually. There is a mob of these creatures. The Lycan, the Mind Flayer. What layer am I on? Probably... 25 or so. Outside the Story Mansion. You see small mobs of them running through the city, just like you saw in the pictures of
Okay.
Casto.
Okay.
But you see they kind of have the House Story surrounded.
If they're there, maybe we can get to the orphanage and get them out.
Yeah.
Can the ship fit right here?
Probably.
Probably. It'd be pretty tight, but
In the graveyard /
how long
whatever.
is your ship matches? Do you remember off the top of your head?
To fit on this map here, but I mean, we can land it in the water.
Will it land here?
Where's here?
In the
I'm
orphanage.
I'm pinging
area.
it. I'm pinging it.
The panger thingy.
Oh,
I'm paying your thingy.
It won't fit there. No.
I think
It
the
won't-
biggest
it
shot
will not
inside
fit
the
there.
city would be here.
I'm assuming that's a wall.
Yeah.
There's a wall. Yeah, this is a wall here.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's-
just hover right over the walls and we can hop down and
yeah.
send ropes up and raise people onto the ship. Land right
Okay.
between the two.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure that it won't.
I think it's larger. I think it's 150 feet in length. I think.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty- Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah, let's hover. Let's go over there and hover over that open space. What do we see on the ground?
Lots of death.
Lots of death.
Yeah. You don't see a lot of the children. You see a few, and you see one thing that you do see is a pack of these attackers. I should probably change the music.
Yeah, it's very.
It's a little
very,
peaceful
like-
for a battle. So
Like farm sim video
well,
game.
that was the
kind of thing.
that was the Bastion music.
Gotta get them rutabagas in the ground.
Boy.
So
So what do I see on the ground? You said lots of death, and you said
Lots
I
of
see
death,
something in particular.
Yes, and there is actually a pack of these lichens being led by a mind flayer and some other creature.
Some other creature.
Yes. I'm trying to remember what it is myself.
What,
Oh.
that thing?
Yeah.
That thing
No,
on
that's a
Pinker's
guard.
Damien?
That's a guard.
Oh.
So this is the one I'm talking about. It's a cloaked figure.
You can never trust those.
Nope.
However, cloaks do absorb lamp oil really well.
It's true. Speaking of, what do we have for armaments matches?
Well, as I go into my James Bond Q mode. Well, 007, if you'll have a look here, you'll see that we have. We had cannons put on this one.
We did.
Yeah.
That's right. We got fucking cannons on this
And
thing.
we still had barrels of
12,
powder
I
and
think.
stuff like that.
12
So-
barrels of powder. It was 2 cannons, and I think the catapult.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, I guess Matches does as normal. Everybody else prepare to disembark.
Yeah. Do they see us coming yet?
They're not really looking at you. Nobody's looking up. You notice that
Good.
many of the ships that you left here are damaged.
Okay. All right. That being said, how far away from that group? If we're starting to hover right here, let me see something here. If we're starting to hover, say right here, 150-ish feet.
Yeah.
What's the range on a crossbow?
Oh, I know.
Long range is 180.
No, it's
No, 600.
hundreds. It's in the hundreds.
600.
Okay. Okay. No, not the crossbow on the ship. My crossbow.
Oh.
My hand
Oh, okay.
crossbow.
I just look at Matches and go, can I see that can of rope?
Your hand crossbow.
Isn't it like 150 feet or something like
That
that?
was
You'll have
100
to sign
feet.
out for the rope.
Why is
That's
this
fine. I want to take it to the front of the ship, tie it to me, and pull the sword out and go,
Swan dive.
Get me low enough so I can stabby stab.
120.
120. Okay. All right. So if we're about here. I mean, if we'll say that we're about here. From there. All right. So what Veil is going to do is, as we get low enough, Veil is going to drop right in on the. Veil's going to jump down onto the top of this tree.
Okay.
And then from that tree, take aim. Yeah, I should be able to get close enough. Take aim on whoever this asshat right here is.
Yeah.
And since he
they're
hasn't
moving
seen me
forward,
coming, I get advantage.
so- Cool. So that's what you're going to do.
That's what Veil's going to do.
As Matches make his pass, I'm gonna try to drop right on the back lichen with the sword as I'm tied off. And as I get that way, I don't belly flop onto the ground.
Okay.
And then once I'm there, I'll let go. That way, I don't take damage hitting the ground.
Gotcha.
I'm using a rope as a bungee cord. Whee!
Okay. See how that goes. What about Amaranth?
So,
Plenty of
Since-
dead.
Toox is actually going to try to get down there in that group.
Yeah.
And these are all like innocents, right? Over here.
Yeah. Everyone else on the map is an innocent
Okay.
But you got plenty of dead bodies.
in that area. There are a lot of dead bodies. Yeah, you really
Wait,
can't
what?
tell who's alive and who's just dead on the ground. You know.
Well, there you go. I'm gonna go
Raise
ahead
you
and
an undead army.
yeah, I am. Let's see here. I have to be real close though. I have to be within 10 feet. Well, if I can do this before, well, because I was thinking I'd just cast Cloud Kill on them,
Well, it's
but I can't do that if Toox is there.
If you want to cast something, just let me know beforehand. Before I get there. Or move it far enough forward to where just the last one's not covered.
Let's see. Which one are you going for?
The
You
last
pick
one.
it? This one?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Cloud Kill. Let's
Okay.
see here. Where is the... trying to find the area of effect templates. It's 20 foot. So, right there. And I'm gonna cast Cloud Kill.
all right. I gotta get all these guys opened up here.
Alright.
All right.
So, heavily obscured the area. When a creature enters for the first time, it must make a Constitution saving throw. The creature takes a 5d8 poison damage on a failed or half as much on a successful.
Okay. Getting all my character sheets up. Since y'all want to take this fight, let's do it.
Alright. So, yep. That's 21 damage unless they save.
Constitution, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Where's the toggle? Alright, we'll do this guy first. I gotta roll it twice because I can't find the... Well, that's... Oh, it is on all the time. Okay, never mind. I'll just roll it once then. And then that's 1, 2, 3. Cool. I got looks like only one of them is going to
Yeah.
save.
That's that.
Yep, just one of them saved. I'm guessing. So what did your
Damage was 21.
Yeah, 21.
What's the save DC though? Just to make sure.
Oh,
I'm sure it's higher than 10, right?
Just this Constitution saving throw.
At your what's
yeah,
your
but what's your spell save DC?
spell save DC?
Oh, my spell save DC is. Where is that? Where is
Should be at the
that?
top of your spell sheet.
Spells? Okay. Oh, 15.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. Yeah, so just one of them saved. The cloaked one saves. So go ahead and give me your damage is 21. Stop. All right.
and half damage on the save.
Yep.
Yep. It should be 10. I had to move your circle to the back so I could access my. Go ahead, Veil, and Toox, go ahead and do your thing. Matches, what are you doing?
So that's a
All right, which one is the cloaked one?
15 on the dice plus
I mean, I might as well just shoot fireball down there. Screw it.
23 to hit.
Shoot a fireball down there before I jump. Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you want me to wait until you get there.
You're gonna wait until I get there?
Unless you want me to. I'll wait.
No.
Okay.
23 to hit on that lead guy.
The cloaked guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that's going to be the damage is so that's 5 damage for the hit, but then also since I had advantage, I get sneak attack, which is 5d6. So that's 11, 12, 18. 21, 27 more damage.
Ouch. There we go. Oops, I forgot to click his token. Damn it. There we go. Oh, that sucks. Second initiative was worse. Anyway, alright, so that was 27, you said?
We're rolling initiative now.
After Toox and Match.
Okay.
Yeah. Matches first.
All right.
Because I don't feel like being cooked.
Master stands up on the edge of the ship and fiddles with his gauntlet, and another rocket fires out from a tube on his back. And whoosh, goes down there, centered on the cloaked one.
Okay.
Well, actually, centered to hit everyone in that lower area, so which I think would hit them.
Yeah, and you could hit them all easy enough. Because it's about
And it
the
looks
same.
like it was 26 points of damage.
Dex save.
That's a save, and I will use evasion to take no damage from that. On
And also,
that guy.
there's 8 additional points of damage from my Eldritch Firearms.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's one save on one of the werewolves, and saving throw from the other guy. Would you say it was a 16? Yep, he saves too. So only get half damage on him.
They have advantage?
Yes, he does.
Oh, he does, yeah.
He does while he has if he's the target of spells or effects.
Mm-hmm.
No, not minus that. Damn it. I don't want him to have 0 hit points. Yeah, I'm getting tired. I think that's what it is. Alright. We'll say this guy took it all minus... What are you doing? Stupid thing.
Oh, I guess Leopold should attack too. I forgot about Leopold.
Alright, y'all are making quick work of these guys. But guess what? The rest of the army knows you're here now.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Leopold's going to shoot.
And hopefully some of the ones behind here.
Alright, Leopold.
I'm trying to find it. There it is. I'm so boy because I'm plus 11. Damn.
Miss.
All right, so 16.
Misses the cloaked guy, if that's who you were aiming for.
Yep.
Yep, that's a miss.
That's what you get for wearing a cloak, fool.
All right.
Next time, come here with a bullseye on your chest.
That's so weird. All right, now it will be a
Mine.
initiative for you all.
No, I still got my turn first.
Oh, that's right. You have yours. That's right.
I'm casting Branding Smite, which only goes into effect if I hit
Banishing Smite. Okay.
on my next hit. So, and as I come down and go, I'm going to try to hit him from above.
All right. Do me this though. Since you're riding a rope to the ground, I need you to make an athletics check to get there.
Okay. A 13?
You get some rope burn, but you make it. You kind of get some rope burn, and at the end, you kind of lose it about 15 feet off the ground. You hit with a thud, twisting your ankle, and take 4 points of damage.
4 points? Okay.
But you're still able to kind of right yourself. So you
Okay.
cast the spell as your bonus action. You jump on the rope. You're sliding down. Rope burn. Ah! You know, one of those kind of...
Mm-hmm. And
It
take
looked
my
cool.
stabby stabs.
Yeah, it looked cool.
Yeah.
Just be glad you didn't fail it worse.
And a 13 to hit the whoop.
That will hit him.
Okay. So he will take the, wherever it was, the 37 banishing smite damage.
And that's slashing damage, right?
Yep. And four plus. What is the D10? Okay, let me see how this thing's written.
I think one is slashing and one is necrotic, isn't it?
They're both listed as 1d8 strength. I don't think the second one's supposed to be turned on because it's just a long sword plus 3.
I got you.
Okay.
All right. Is it just a regular magical longsword?
It's Black Razor.
Okay. Remind me what that black razor is made out of. Isn't it a black onyx blade?
It's a black sentient metal. That's all I know. Yeah, it doesn't say.
Yeah, I believe it's just a black steel blade or an onyx steel.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You slash through it. You know it was a solid hit, but it does not appear to do any damage.
Okay.
The wolf turns, hisses at you, rears up on its hind legs, and now everyone can roll initiative. Let's go.
And everything I had. Oh no, those two Peterson. Okay. Oh, I guess we got to put us on the map.
Yep, that helps.
On the map, select token.
Yes. Is everybody's in? Sending sort. Looks like it. Alright. So we have an option here. I know we picked a time at the break that we wanted to end, and we are approaching that time. Do we want to pause here?
I'm firm on the 10:30.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
we should probably pause here at the beginning of this round. I'll take I'll take a note of the initiative order just in case Roll20 eats it. And then we will resume resume this battle when we return in a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
As the cities are falling. Additionally, the troop that came with Gooseberry and all, they are also disembarking the ship and running off in other areas of the city to fight. So they are fighting with you, or at least they're not fighting against you. Let's put it that way for now. They're not fighting against you.
All right.
At least for now.
So, like,
I hope
helpful.
people recognize that they're trying to kill the invaders and not other people, because they're the wrong people to be in this town right now.
Yeah. You might have to sort that out. Who knows? We'll find out, though, for sure. Thanks for sticking with us tonight.
And I can't tell anybody.
It could. They laid in their own beds. They had to make them. Now they got to deal with it.
Mm.
Yep. Yes, indeed. So,
Or however that goes.
something like that. Yeah, they planted their seed and now they have to eat the fruit. Something like that.
Something
Yeah.
like that. Yep.
Yeah, I like that. So thanks so much for hanging out with us
so
tonight.
nasty.
It is nasty. It's been a pleasure. We love you all so much. Thanks so much for being here. Lots of hearts to you. If you haven't already, please click that thumbs up button. Give us a like on the video, and also click the subscribe button so you can get notified every time that we go live. Join our Discord. The link is down in the description of the video. And if you would like a dice tray, an awesome, amazing, beautiful dice tray that lets you roll multiple natural 20s in the first opening of the game, click the link that's in the chat, or we'll post it in the description. Richard Brooks Woodworking.
Natural 20.
.com. Nice. See, it's
Natural 20.
they're beautiful. And he just rolled another nat 20 on it. So, hey, look, these are great dice trays for you and your family and friends. The holidays are coming up, so get those orders in now. Every dice tray is custom made by richardbrookswoodworking.com. Head over there and order yours today. There's our plug for our good friend Richard Brooks Woodworking, also known as RB Plays, also known as Veil of Shadows, here on United Adventure Company. Thanks so much to our Patreon supporters, Lord, Thorin, Nathan, Aaron, Two Wolf Design. We couldn't do this without you all. Thank you so much for your continued patronage. We're the United Adventure Company. This is Welcome Home, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, the homebrew that loves you. Until next time, folks, stay out of our dungeons. Good night, everybody.
Right.